Dear viewers, there are two questions for you in this vlog. First of all is old saying which say according to which beauty lies in the eye of a beholder. Do you really follow it? Do you really feel it? You have to tell me. And the second thing is that the old proverb, do good, have good. Do you always find goodness if you do really good with someone? Are you in agreement with this proverb? So, welcome to Opinion Land with some new thoughts, ideas, opinions, old perceptions. There's nothing new in the world under the sun, obviously. So, I'm not going to say which is not said or heard or even written or taught by someone in the past, present, and in the contemporary world, and which people won't talk about in the future as well. So, all you need to think about is that we all human beings are interconnected. We talk about the same things, our lives are same, wherever we live, whatever is the region. There was a history when there were so emperors, kings, caliphs, sultans, lords, kings, queens, and princes, and they used to rule over the world. They had their palaces, their gardens, their great, magnificent eras, but it all ended up. They left their legacies, they left their buildings, and there's no one who lives out there. Most of these are visitors, tourist places, and the museums. At the same time, what we are going to leave is the goodness, the positive vibes which we create around. So, my first question, as we keep on going in the same flow, do you really think that beauty is what the person sees in other person? Whether these are the physical attributes, face, body, the attire, or is it something of more of a soulful thing, the inner beauty, the character, the morals, the ethics, the facial and body language, expressions, the way of talk, and genuineness, selflessness, and at the same time sincerity and honesty, which are always great attributes, and every faith, every religion focuses on it. So, what are your concepts about beauty? If you are more attracted towards someone with having a great face value, great skin, great features, eyes, complexion, and very nice physique, and having great costumes and dresses, and you are the perfumes, the whole aura, which is all physical, but at the same time it attracts most of the people. It's instinctive, and at the same time there are people who are attracted towards some people who are who wear worn out clothes, who are not in a conventional sense not good looking, but people are more attracted towards them, and others are wondering why such couples exist, why this person has made a choice over, and why this and that. And some people, and if everybody had the same sense of beauty and aesthetics, then the designers, the furnitures, the houses, cars, everything would have been designed and colored in the same sense. So all human beings are individuals and they carry the different taste and taste vibes and the desires, of course. So we are, at least I am in agreement with this, that beauty lies, of course, in every beholder's eyes, and everybody can see beauty in with his or her microscope and telescope. And for some people, the character and the inner self is more important and the way than the outer self. Some people who are so some pretty or so handsome, men, women, but they are so difficult to spend time with. When they speak out, it's a venom which they are throwing around. The negativity, the toxic behavior just repels people from them. And at the same time, the other thing, how do you think about life as a perception, as a thought process? And do you really think that if you do goodness with other, kindness with others, then you will definitely get the same in return? Though I must say that all kindness, all good deeds must be done for the sake of yourself, for the sake of a bigger pleasure and joy and happiness, soul satisfaction, not for the sake of getting appreciation, getting praise from others and being applauded in the public and in the individual company. But at the same time, the goodness, the kindness must have some value. It must create an aura, which, and it's like a boomerang. It's like and if you do good, then you must receive something good out in return. And if it's not like that, then people would lose trust over kindness, over good behavior, over thinking positive about others and doing good to others. But no, for centuries and centuries, there, if we have seen that there are genocides, massacres, there are so much brutality, so much crimes, and so much sinister activities done, and so much evil activities, evil eye, black magic, and then the murders, rape, robberies, and lot of blood and venom all around. Then there are always people, there were and there still are people who keeps on doing good to others without expecting anything in return. And that charity and that nobility exists in this the same world. So all these people don't want something in return. They don't even want a Nobel Prize, don't want some great reward. They do it for their own sake. They have actually forsaken, they have actually forgot and have left the great pleasures and joys of this mortal world far behind and moved to some very slum areas, moved to some very problematic areas like Mother Teresa. For example, there are a lot of examples, and they kept on doing good. Why they do it? Because they want to serve humanity. They want to do good to others for the sake of having, of course, for the sake of getting the divine mercy, and for the sake of getting the heavens and having a great afterlife, and at the same time for the matter of fact, as they believe greatly over doing goodness, over doing good without expecting anything in return. They feel like the human beings are born to do justice and to do moral and great activities and to serve other humans in relation or out of relations, and that's why we are superior to other species. So they are the great people. For me, both things, of course, make a value, and both terms and proverbs are right in a way, but for some people, it may have a different way around and a different concept and perception. What's your opinion about this? Share it as a comment on Opinion Land. Don't forget to subscribe the channel, share it, like it. We'll keep on touching some very sensitive and very common human life issues over it. Stay tuned, stay focused, enjoy your New Year and have New Year resolutions, which would be very practical, which must be practical. And see you soon. Take care. Bye.